So, the BMW. They talk at some considerable length about how the 1 Series is the only small hatchback you can buy with rear-wheel drive. Wow, you may be thinking, wow, but actually it does show. It's a very balanced car this, very focused and very, very good at doing this. Oh, and of course it's very, very slippery today, which makes it even more fun. Front wheel's doing the steering, rear ones are doing the propulsion. No multitasking here, and that's a good thing. I haven't had as much fun as this in a small car since the 80s, since the days of the Chevette HS and the Lotus Sunbeam. As a driver's car then, this is very, very good. So, you might imagine that the people's car can't possibly compete. So far then, it's looking good for the BMW. And there's more. Even though this is the sporty version with the sporty suspension, it rides more smoothly than the diesel version I drove earlier in the year. And under here, look, there's a little slot that you can plug your iPod into, if you can find a shop that sells the right lead. Which I can't. Probably because I've been looking at Dorothy Perkins. But then I'm afraid everything starts to go horribly wrong. You see, a worrying amount of the toys are optional extras. You even have to pay £1,700 for the M Sport pack, which, so far as I can see, gives you some perforated leather on the handbrake and lots of M badges. But not much else. The actual on-the-road price of this car is £31,000. That is a colossal amount of money, especially as it isn't even a proper hatchback. I mean, look, they give it back doors, but I have no idea why, because look at that legroom. Who is going to be able to fit in here? Look, look. Even Hammond would struggle. And don't think that they've pinched space from there so it can have a big boot, because you couldn't even get a tortoise in there. As a practical way of moving your family and your belongings around, the 130 then works about as well as a goat. Park one of these on your drive and your neighbours won't think, that's an expensive car, he must be doing well. They'll think, that's an expensive car, he must be bonkers. So, now let's look at the R32.